It's DLC time once again in the world of Hearts of Iron 4, and this time it's DLC time for Thunder at Our Gates. In case you're unaware, Thunder at Our Gates is the new and the latest DLC dropped by Paradox for Hearts of Iron 4 that covers 3 focus trees for Thailand or Siam, the Dutch East Indies, and of course Australia. Not only that, it also features 2 new features from what I'm aware of, one being the HQ, the Army HQ, and another being something else that I completely forget, and I think it's to do with captains and ships. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I don't play naval, it's beyond me. But with that being the case, instead of tracking back and trying the new DLC for myself, I am here doing what I always do, and that's try and find you a free alternative. Sure, the DLC is great and everyone enjoys it, but $20 is a lot of money in today's climate, and some people will argue it's worth it, some people won't. So I'm here to do what I do best, and that's try and find a decent alternative with free content via mods and show that to you. For today's feature for our mod, we're going to be looking at one that focuses on the East Indies. It gives you options to stay as the Dutch East Indies. It gives you options to rework itself and become a fully fledged independent Indonesia. The mod in question today is East Indies Reworked. Again, I'm here to test it out and see if it's worth your time. Whether or not it's better than the DLC, that's going to be for you guys to choose. Granted, I'm also going to give my own opinion. And as you can see here, I am very much of the opinion that I prefer mods over DLC, just because DLC is pricey AF and I can't even afford a block of cheese. So there you have it. So without further ado, we're going to hop into today's video playing as, of course, the Dutch East Indies, which also start with their own fair share of issues by these spirits. Oh no. So let's get into it. Dutch East Indies time. Let's go. Starting off as the Dutch East Indies in 1936, things are not looking hot because we only have 7 divisions and the template leaves much to be desired. Oh no. But don't worry too much because this mod seems to give Dutch East Indies a fighting chance. If we go over to our focuses and have a little look, I wouldn't say it's a huge tree, but it's big enough, and that's what she said. Anyway, starting over from the left and moving to the right, we have our military tree, which gives us military buffs, as you can see, and we can choose to go local or draft only the Dutch. We've got a naval tree, an air force tree, an economy tree, which seems to do a whole lot for us, which I am looking forward to. I'm hoping this is the OP kind of tree. We have our political tree, which then expands from there, and we've got options. We have Revive the Spirit of 26, where we can go down the route of supporting Indonesian nationalists and kind of go either fascist nationalists with Japan, or we can go democratic nationalists and side with the Americans or the West. We can go commie with Sukarno as a route. I don't know much about the Dutch East Indies. I don't know much about Indonesia, but I do know this brother, and I know he was bad news, or at least I'm told so. We also have make use of the NSBOI, end the burden of sharing, enforce stratification, proclaim the Pacific Dutch realm. This is the route that we're probably going to take today, which basically means turning the country into Netherlands and then invading the Netherlands to become the stronger Netherlands. And then we've got continued the reforms, which seems to be going down the route of challenging the Dutch elitism, or we can side with it and go down that route, inviting Queen Wilhelmina to come over to the Indonesia. And oh my God, look at the resources. That's fantastic. And then lastly, we have this over here, prepare for our exile. I imagine this happens when the Dutch sort of lose their land in the European theater, and we have to choose what to do with them. I'm going to be honest, it's probably going to be appease the Dutch and keep them happy so we can just shove them off elsewhere. I'm going to be invading the homeland anyway, so why not? Looking at decisions, quickly removing any of the neutral stuff that comes with every playthrough. We have some situations. We've got the Volksgrad, where we can have a look at our current information or open path guides. I already know what I'm doing. I appreciate the sentiment, but no thank you. National projects, where we can establish certain things which will give us bonuses like the production cost, which looks lovely. Invite foreign investors, where we can invite the Japanese Zaibats, the American corporations, the British companies, or the Japanese economic aid that we're already getting. And lastly, a formable nation. Reform the thalassocracy. Unite Insulindia, which means we have to control all of Indonesia and Malaysia. This is going to make our navy absolutely go through the roof, and it's going to give us claims on the Philippines, which is going to be insane. But hey, listen, a navy buff is a navy buff, and I'm quite happy with that. Lastly, tech. I mean, I don't really play the Dutch in general, so I'm assuming this is either just normal Dutch tech. Nothing's really been touched, at least I don't think so. Yeah, it looks very neutral on the tech side of things. It's just copy-paste what you get from the Dutch, I guess. So let's jump into it, starting off with our basic machinery. Construct production, please. Yes, please, thank you. And of course, before we go political, we go economical. Let's get that economy thriving, baby. You know what? This is perfect timing, actually, to pause things and review. We're not even completely out of January yet, and we've got an event, and I've got something to show you. First and foremost, 61st birthday of the Governor, General de Jong, and you know what? We have two options. Ultimately, Hendrikus Colin knows best, or Fürstner has the qualities of a strong man. And I'm going to go with this one because this takes us down the route of breaking up the Indies. Although, let me quickly check. Is that the one that I discouraged democratic reforms? Not General de Jong. I don't know. Wait, huh? I'm so confused. I'm going to assume it's this one. Well, we're going to find out either way. And the second thing I wanted to show you is this. Look. The Malays. Suppressed nationalism. That's not too bad. KNIL incompetence. My army is useless. The Indische Militaire Marine, i.e. my navy, useless. Outdated air force. Yikes. Agrarian society. Oh my God. This is not good. We need to A, stop being a puppet, and B, fix this damn economy and army. Just fix everything, please. I don't even care if I don't see war until 52. I just need to fix this country because my God, the people are suffering. So like I said at the start of this video, this was just showing you guys a mod that could be a good alternative to the new DLC. Reviewing things around and, you know, looking at the focus tree, looking at the decisions that we got and so on. I do want to preface as well, this is an alternative. In the past, I have shown you mods that have been as good as, if not better, than the DLCs released by Paradox. But I do have to go out on a limb here, and I will have to say, you know, looking at things, comparing things, and like, as I'm filming this, I'm looking on my monitor at all the stuff in the new DLC, and I have to say that this is a great alternative if you don't have the money for it. However, I do stand by and I will defend Paradox and say that the new DLC is definitely better. It gives more options, of course, and obviously it introduces new game features like the Army HQ. If you guys don't have the money for the DLC and you don't want to spend money on the DLC, just like I do, because I am broke, you know, this is a great alternative. So far, we're starting off good. I want to hold back on that statement and see if I'll change my words at the end of the video, because for all I know, this tree might give me some incredible buffs, and when that happens, let's be honest, when we get an OP experience, sound logic goes out the window and it's all just vibe. So who knows, maybe this will end up better than the DLC. We'll have to see. So if you guys want to see me cover some other alternatives to the new DLC for Australia, New Zealand, and maybe even Thailand, let me know in the comments down below. I want to hear what you guys are thinking and feeling. Do you like me making these videos that cover free alternatives to the DLC that have come out? Hit me up, let me know. So it seems that I made the blunder and I had to go back and change my decision. If you remember beforehand, when we were doing the focuses, I ended up choosing the option that said, oh yeah, break away from the empire, break away from colonialism, because I thought, oh yeah, no, if I'm turning my back on everything and I'm going to try and basically invade the homeland, that's effectively turning your back on communism. Apparently, colonialism, yes. Apparently that was the wrong answer. So I had to go back in time, say yes to the other guy, discourage democratic, make use of NSB, and now we're locked in. Now I'm safe to do what I need to do. Our path is designated. We're taking back our rightful lands. We're going to reclaim and fight the world. Empire of the Seven Seas. Oh my good God, we're reforming the Dutch Empire. New York is about to become New Amsterdam all over again. I'm going to do what I need to do to get this stuff finished up. Then once this is done, I'm going to push down the military, push down the Air Force. Naval can wait. And then once all of those components have been done, we're going to check our buffs and then we'll go political. I feel like that's the best course of action here. So I suppose I'll see you when that happens, or when something mildly interesting happens. And until it doesn't, I'm just sat here looking at a lovely island that's filled with nothing but jungle and cool people with hats. Okay, it's definitely time I stopped and we had a chat here, because like this is getting a bit much. So as you can see, there is a little battle sign here, and I thought to myself, Thailand's looking a yellow. Oh, I see why they're looking a little yellow. Maha Anachaktai. They have gone full on battle rage mode. My good God almighty. British Burma is in the target sites. sights. France is in the target sights. Malaya is in the target sights. Thailand is taking no prisoners, but they are at war against the whole world. The Japanese are no longer going to be a threat to us because we have Imperial Japan, led by Jiro Yashira, did not know that he was of the royal family, and the state of Japan, which they are losing. Korea got its independence. China has grown strong. Chiang Kai-shek is doing his ting, which means maybe we're actually going to have a decent run as Indonesia. Maybe. But speaking of Indonesia, we need to start changing our plans. Now, like I said, the original plan was, oh, I'm going to go down the army and in the industry. Yep, no, change the plan. We're not doing that anymore. I have a reason, though. This. End the Malays. I cannot do this until I have 8 civvies, John Verbroom active, 16 civvies, and 65% stability. And as you can see, I may or may not be quite a far away from that. So how do I do that? This. We're going political, baby. So here's the idea. This is what we're doing. No more burden sharing. Let's become independent. Enforce the stratification. Replace Agrarian with oppressed natives. Still kind of sucks for them, but listen, that's a lot more green than we had before, so it's a step in the right direction. Repacification for the East Indies. So I'm going to push down the political tree, get the economy sorted, then get the army sorted, because I can't move further until I can build an intelligence agency, and well, I can't do that because I've only got 5 working factories, so good luck, son. Better luck next time. So let me lock in and I'll see you guys in a minute. My God. So I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe I should have focused on the political tree way earlier than now, because it's 42. I've just changed my nationality or my government to fascist. We are now the Pacific Dutch state, and we have the coup succeeds. Zonder hier in Zonder air. And yeah, we get all these nice little buffs. However, no. Oh, no, indeed. How many divisions do I get? I get a total of 18 divisions, which overall is not too bad. However, the problem therein lies, I was not prepared for a civil war. I thought it was a peaceful turnover. My God, why is there always a civil war? Why can't we just be peaceful, pluck flowers, and sing lullabies? Why has it got to be so difficult, gang? Right, Batavia, let's go. My. Hey, but listen, at least my generals are looking pretty damn cool, because look at that. Grey suits, General Wilhelm Verma Rimrev. Brother looks stacked, and he's a jungle, and he's a gorilla. Yo, brother is different gravy. I'm putting him as my main guy. Fellow in suit with Gustav Adolf. Okay, right, said enough. Right, well, let's get to work and rebuild the Pacific Dutch state. And I don't know why my voice is... Bruh, what's happening to my voice? I've just drank something and my voice is changing. No idea what that was about, but hey ho. Anyway, foreign policy. Listen, when I tell you that for the last 10 years, this game has confirmed to me in many different ways that it hates me, it's not an understatement. Civil war starts, and what happens? Oh yeah, Republic of Indonesia joins the Allies. Oh, that's great. Oh, it's fine. It's only Britain and France. Or is it? Or is it? No, why? Luxembourg is asking to join my war. Apparently, I am part of the Benelux. Yeah, I'm not joining that. I'm sorry, boss man, but you know what? Listen. Being part of the Benelux faction just ain't it, brother. I am leaving and I am asking Germany for help. Let me in, please. I'm begging you. I'm fascist too. Let me in. I can't be doing this, man. What do you mean, little old me with 18 divisions, no navy, and 51 days of fuel supply is against the whole of the Allies? Nah, this ain't it, boss. This ain't it. I hate this game, and this game hates me. It's clear. It's clear for everyone to see. Nah. It's 1942, about to go into 1943. As you can see, it's December time. Now, I've only just got my main islands back after grinding. I'm in a really difficult position, right? Because I can't get supplies because I need train. And I can't build trains because I've got no steel. But then, on top of that, I can't import steel because I have no convoys. And I can't build convoys because I've got no steel. Do you see the problem? So now I'm having to defend against a global imperial menace whilst my only ally is being sacrificed to the gods in Europe, both Soviet and Allied. Then atop that, I'm thinking to myself, nah, it's fine. I can just wait it out. Yes, we're in a tough spot, but I'm just going to keep constructing slowly with my minimal number of factories. I'm going to research excavation, and then I'm just going to start building oil reserves and steel reserves, and then hopefully people will start buying from me, which will give me factories, which will give me trade, which means I can start doing stuff, right? But then I thought to myself, let's just check the status of the war. How are things? a total of 192 against 1,000 divisions. A total of nearly 400 factories against nearly 2,000 factories. Are you guys noticing the problem here? Are you guys noticing the difficulty here? You know, I'm not the only one, right? I'm the only one having the mental breakdown, or are you guys joining me too? Like, brother, get the popcorn. This is final countdown. You know what I mean? You remember Churchill? We have to defend our island, whatever the cost may be. Yeah, we're defending our island, all right? Because we can't get off it and we can't get on it. You know what I'm stuck. I'm literally a man with a twig. That's all I am. I'm a man with a twig and a nice hat. That's all I've got to me going for me. I am facing the giant onslaught from overseas whilst I'm sitting here in my little jungle hut with my nice little hat and a one little boomstick that's got one round, and all I've got left is just to use it as a club. This is, oh no, child. Okay, so I'm kind of peeved. It's because this just happened. I was just sitting here doing my business. I finally got enough stability to finally start doing the focuses. I got locked out. Like, straight up. It just, look, Treaty of Luxembourg, Republic of Indonesia, game over. Like, do what? And I think it's because, right, my faction collapsed and the Netherlands was the faction leader, so I had to join their faction. And because they were the only major, when they pieced out, I got auto-pieced out. Let me load back up. Let me load back up. I will leave the European Union and see if that does anything for me. If I'm pieced out again automatically, I'm genuinely going to be peeved. Hold on. Okay, so look, this is how it was left before I got that pop-up, right? We're doing our thing, we're holding on. I finally got manpower, I have political power, I finally have a bit of stability. I'm going to do this, which is then going to open up my industry tree, which will then open up many more doors for me, which will allow me the chance to bite back. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, where is it? European Union. Yep, leave this, please, ASAP. Yep, look, they're literally about to break. So before they do, leave faction. Not allowed when fighting a war together. Are you serious? That's so dumb. What do you mean? Is there like a... Hold on. What's the command? It's like it's yes man or something, right? Let me try it. Okay, I just did the whole yes man thing. Can I do it? Leave faction. No. So this is literally my fate. This is so bogus. It's so bogus. Right, okay, listen, chat. So I have played the... Okay, listen, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to start from the beginning, but I'm going to go down the politics tree at the very beginning of things so that this doesn't have a chance to happen. I will... Oh, I see you soon. I don't want to do this. And welcome back to Indonesia. This time we've time traveled all the way back to the year of 1939. As you can see, you are seeing the words Pacific Dutch State, and you are not seeing a status of being at war with anyone. Oh, go figure. Wow. It's amazing what happens when the game decides that it doesn't want to screw you over for now. So, game plan. Now that I'm actually at peace, I can finally do this part of the tree and progress down and do things like getting claims and fixing my industry and removing my problems. Oh, wow. So let's go crush the Indonesians. I can't even English anymore, bro. I'm broken. Crush the Indos. Get rid of them. They're annoying me now. I'm sorry, Indonesians. I've got nothing against you. It's just the game made you problematic and you're driving me crazy. You've broken my mind. You've ruined a playthrough. You're not doing it a second time. Also, we have this. For some reason, the Dutch took this, and then now in the peace deal, we just have Koreri State of Papua with Hollandia. They are a puppet of the Dutch. It's the first time I've seen them. Generic focus tree. Sure, boss. Whatever. Go for it. It seems the Japanese have got the imperial state. Again, the fascists seem to be winning. The Koreans are free. The Russians are going monarchist or democratic. I'm not sure just yet. Or fascist. One of the three. The French have gone commie. The Germans are being Germans, and the Spanish looks like going to be a fascist win with the commies winning in Italy. It's a strange, strange world. I don't know what to feel of it. All I know is that I want a peaceful playthrough, and I just want peace. I want peace. I don't want problems. Please, stop. Please, genuinely, stop. Right, let's follow down this focus and see where these lie. Let's see what this leads to, okay? I'm just going to fast forward, because, like... I'm just going to fast forward. So, fast forwarding now to 1947 after going back in time and getting everything sorted, and as you can see, this is the state of our nation. The focuses are done, the industry is done, most of this is done, the only thing that really remains is the expansion tree. Now, the world at large is very much fascism 1, and the reason that is because of this. The German-Moscow alliance, the Berlin-Moscow alliance has just taken over. The Allies don't really stand a chance, and I can't even join because I went down our own path, which sets the rule where I cannot join a single faction. So I'm just going to sort of have to crack on with this by myself. I'm going to sort of build up my navy so I'm in a position. We're going to take Papua, and then once that's done, I'm going against the Allies. I'm declaring against the Allies, chat. Let's do it. Well, it seems like I found myself in a little bit of a pickle because I was just about to declare war on Kareri, and then this happened. Japan declared war on them, so they just automatically joined the Allies. Now, I don't know what... I'm going to have to join a side. If I want to make any progress other than just existing, I need to choose a side. If I come to current wars, British-Russian war, and just look at sheer manpower alone, it's fairly, I mean, I say fairly even, it's kind of even. It's 1,000 to 2,000, and it's 300 to 1,000. So for the grand scheme of things, it's close enough. The Russians and the Germans are going to be my headache here. Everyone else is manageable, but no. But I don't know which avenue to take, because look, with my focuses, it's going to give me opportunities to attack sort of places that were once in the Dutch Empire. So that's going to be like, oh, Indian areas, Australia, New Zealand. I mean, bloody hell, Zealand is named after the Dutch. So I'm going to have to go after the Allies, but also at the same time, Guangxi, I'm going to get a claim on Guangxi, and they are... Oh, they're no longer a puppet. Oh, no, they are a puppet. They're a puppet of China who is doing their own thing. Oh, you know what? Actually, they're doing their own thing. Maybe I just bulk up and go for China. I also get one on Taiwan, and then Taiwan is Japan, and then that's fascist. So either way, I'm going to have to go after both. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This damn game is 47. I'm going to be finished in bloody 82. Right, I'm just going to keep pumping. You know what? The Black Eyed Peas said, pump it louder, pump it louder. I'm just going to get pumping, and I'll see you eventually when the pumping stops, because evidently that they... Oh my god, brother, you're creepy. You are creepy. Right, that's it. I've picked a side. I don't care anymore. We're going to war with the fascists because I decided to go after Cambodia, right? You know what? I was justifying on Papua, and then the Japanese declared on them, and then because of that, they ended up joining the Allies. Same thing just happened now. I declared on Cambodia, Japan randomly declared war on them, and then next thing you know, they're part of the Allies. You know what? I'm sick and tired of it. I'm done. This is not happening anymore. I'm declaring on India. I don't care anymore. You know what? Look, I only just need to build navy units that can actually destroy them. We've got Chinese manpower on our side and everything. I don't know why this popped up. I'm going after them. I don't care. I'm going to be the good fascist, okay? We are the nationalist fascist. Roll with it, okay? I'm trying. okay? I'm trying to be the good guy. And just like that, we have officially joined the war. The Dutch state declared war on free India. If I right-click myself, yes, I have these as red, but every orange thing you see is a claim from my focus tree, give or take. So, without further ado, let's get stuck in. Obviously, India are probably going to bring all their buddies to the party, but because of this, I'm going to test the waters and ask if I can use your military facilities. Fantastic. Okay, so now because of that, I'm going to get my navy, or my marines, send them over to Sri Lanka, and get them ready to hop in the south of India. Because, yes, India is absolutely stacked, and they do have a land connection with the Third Rome and all of this. However, they only have up to 149. So, if I can somehow get a break, India's going to fall, and I can help my allies just a little bit. I mean, after all, we've got China. If I can just get way for China to come through with their however many troops, we should be okay. Okay, and then here we are. It seems like we're about to get into Pondicherry with 0 to no resistance. I've got no idea why they're not defending, but their south side has been exposed. They are exposed. They've been caught with their pants down. So it's time to make the ever-living most of this. It's time to butt rush India. Let's go, baby. Oh, I am ready. I am so ready. Well, that's certainly an interesting development. As you can see, we were pushing through India, and we finally got a bit of resistance up here. But then I had an event that said, oh, the Dutch Rexists offer how can I say, a round table, and they just offers us a white peace against the Third Rome German Empire, all of this. and I walk away at the territory I finished with, but I didn't really have much of a choice. I just had to say yes. So as it stands, as you can see, I'm now in a peace treaty, and I can't do anything until... Where's the peace treaty? Is that the peace treaty? No, that's a non-aggression pact. It's been so long since I've seen a peace treaty. Oh, here we go. Peace treaty. 4th of October. So I still have a lot of time, but in that time, I'm going to use this time for my benefit. I'm going to build up a nice little front line here in India. I'm going to get everything ready to rock and roll, and then we're going to take them by storm, not by spawn, but by storm. I'm going to turn this around. I need to make this place a infrastructure haven before we go back again, because I was bleeding and hurting so much pushing through India because they've played until 49 and they've done nothing. They've done absolutely nothing but build troops. That's literally it. How are they doing for infrastructure? Yeah, they've done nothing. Okay, right. Well, I'll see you when I see you. So we're now in 1951, as you can see, halfway through the year, and this is the state of affairs. Germany is still controlling Europe with Third Rome, but Turkey's starting to bite back a little bit, and the Allies are starting to bite back too. We managed to get control of Ally through our puppet of nationalist South Africa. I didn't invade them, by the way, just for context. This is a focus thing. I thought I showed it, and I didn't, but oopsie. We took India, and now we're holding the north over here. We helped China take back their territory, and now we've just landed a naval invasion into Japan, and they are weak. They have been decimated. They lost like 90% of their troops over here because we took Beijing, and then the Chinese troops kind of went around, and then they just got boxed in here with Qing. Dude, they got wiped out so easily. And then since the Civil War, they lost like all of their naval power as well. So Japan are just, they're a summer's walk. They're a nice spring walk. So I'm going to get the troops in position. We're going to finish off Japan. Once Japan's all ticked off, that means there's only 2 left to do. That's Germany, and then that's Russia. And then I'm going to get my troops all lined up. I'm going to see if I can't do a naval invasion, maybe from, I don't know, who's in my faction here? I can get access through France, yeah. I'll see if I can't do a naval invasion into Spain, have one army push through Spain, have the other push through Turkey, and then try and get Germany to collapse. I can't wait for this playthrough to be done. At the beginning of the video, I was optimistic. Maybe this mod could be the mod to replace the new DLC. Maybe this could be the great free alternative. It's not. I guarantee in the DLC, you don't need to play until 51 to actually achieve something. The mod's cool. It's a nice idea. It's a nice little add-on to a mod that actually focuses mostly on the Netherlands. But my God, I was not expecting it to be this slow. I wanted OP. You know what? I've decided, chat. The next mod that I play, I want OP. That's right. I want overpowered mod. I want like 1 million attack power. I need it. I need it. I need it for my sanity. And here we are in 52. And as you can see, Turkey, my allies, and myself are doing a good job pushing through. Spain is fallen. Russia's about to fall. And there's only one left on the chopping block, and it's Germany. Once we can get rid of Germany, it's game over. And you might be asking, oh, Anglo, are you going to go after the allies and get, you know, all of your claims? And I have a really, really easy answer for that. It's no. It's taken me till 52 to do this. Do you seriously think I'm playing until 70 to get all of that? Nah, I'm good, thanks. You can keep it. I'll come back in 200 years and then think about it. I'm not touching it now. So I will keep pushing into the territory, and the second that we get the Germans to fall, I will see you in the peace treaty. God. And it's finally done. The peace treaty is finally here, Treaty of Berlin, and this is going to be painful. Yes, we helped turn the tide, and we do have a seat at the table. However, it will be very key to point out one fact. That fact being, I do not have player-led conferences on, so this is going to be painful. I've only got 1,800 points. Provinces are probably going to cost somewhere between 300 and up. Yep, nope, close enough. And then the Americans and the Brits are over here with 5,000 and 3,500. China with 2,000. This ain't going to be comfortable. I'm not going to like this conversation. This is not going to be a good time, but I'm going to try. So I will see you in this peace treaty and hope it was worthwhile. And there's your peace treaty, the peace treaty of Berlin. The borders are a little bit scuffed. Things are not really how I really wanted them. There's been a bit of a change. I mean, we've got things like this happening. China taking all of the Balkans and Greece for whatever reason. I managed to get all of this, but then I missed out on some parts because, as you can imagine, people are playing games with me. Cough, cough, the AI is triggering me like crazy. I walked away with Taiwan. I walked away with the south of Kyushu simply because Dutch were traders in Japan and they operated in this area, so I figured it just to take it. I did fight a long fought battle to try and get Okinawa, but unfortunately, where the Americans got 3,000 more points than me, they priced me out and I couldn't get it. But as it stands now, this is the Dutch Empire. We got Kyushu, Taiwan, all of India, well, 90% of India. We've got all of our places down here in Indonesia. We also have a little bit of Africa. We've got majority of Spain and Portugal, as well as North Africa here in Morocco. And of course, we took a little bit of Belgium and the parts of Holland. We have Amsterdam. Now, there is a Netherlands, sure. They do exist, sure, but we are the stronger one. But this being the case, I want to say that this Indonesia/reverse Dutch Empire playthrough is finally finished. In 1952, we managed to complete a goal. I wouldn't say the goal that I was aiming for. And, you know, the whole point in this video was to show that whether or not mods can replace the new DLC. And as a general rule of thumb, yes. However, this mod from today, I feel like, yes, it was fun. It added flavor to a country that up until now had not had any flavor. So in that regard, it's good. If you just want a little bit of flavor, but you don't want to have to deal with the whole DLC, new mechanics, high price tag, and all the new focuses, and you just want the free experience still, this is a good alternative. But don't expect the world from it, because my god, 1952, and that's this one broke me. This one nearly broke me. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more like this, let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, if you want me to check out some other alternative mods to maybe cover the Australian, the New Zealand, or the Thai parts of the new DLC, let me know, and I'll see if I can find some mods that can be a good free alternative. But listen, I've played in 52 until 52. I'm not playing any longer. I'm not going against the allies because bomb that. I'm good, thanks. I don't need that in my life. And I'll see you guys in the next video that I do. Until next time, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you later. Ta-da!